Welcome to Survivor NSFW. We are recording this the final day of April, I believe. Tomorrow is May 1st. Things are crazy because, Erik, last time you joined us, you were in Michigan, Ann Arbor, and now you're...
Represent! What's up? D12! Woo, woo.
I got this one. You can see this.
There we go. See, Ann Arbor, you're down. Matt, you're odd man out. We just voted you out again.
But you now moved to Austin, Texas.
Yep, officially.
Which is a great town. I think you need to grow a beard and join the Austin Facial Hair Club. Because I think that's next on your list. Well, you do have a beard. Do you have a little beard?
A little bit. I'm actually going to shave this off tomorrow, I think.
Your hair?
Yeah.
I thought you were growing it out again.
I was, and then I was like, what's the point? Too hot.
Are you going to grow a quarantine beard, or are you over that too?
I don't shave for any purpose. I just, eventually, usually Dana is like, you have to shave.
Okay. Well, if you grow a quarantine beard, Matt would like you to send him your beard hair.
So I can put it in a Ziploc baggie and hang it on my wall that says Erik Reichenbach's beard.
Yeah. Auction it.
No, he collects beard hair.
Yeah. I'm trying to collect anytime a survivor goes on Survivor and then gets off and shaves their beard because they don't want it anymore. I want them to save it for me, and I want to have a wall of beards of Survivor players.
That'd be real scratchy.
Yeah. He needs something for when Tesla cuts off his beard in the middle of the night, and then Survivor calls the next day and they're like, Matt, we've been following the podcast and we got a spot for you, and he's like, oh, cool, and they're like, that beard's still intact, right? And he's like, no, my wife cut off last night, and it's like, oh, that's all right, we'll call Brandon Hance, we're good. He's due for another go around, brother.
Oh man! But we are here to do another Survivor Caramoan Watchalong. This is going to be episode 13, season 26. The episode is titled "Don't Say Anything About My Mom," and this is Castaways get a much needed morale boost with a visit from their loved ones. And one survivor is faced with a game-changing decision. Originally aired May 8th of 2013. And Johnny Fairplay, are you ready to get into this? And
yeah. So the way I count you guys down for all of you watching at home, I say 3, 2, 1, play. So when I say play, press play, and here we go. 3, 2, 1, play.
There we go.
All right. For weeks, Stealth R Us had control of the game while the three amigos pulled off a shocking move. What? That's how we started? We don't start with the previously on? Come on, man. What is this, 2020?
This is a rough episode.
I would imagine. Is this harder for you to watch than the giving up of the idol?
I mean, the giving up immunity is wallpaper at this point. I see it so much.
Yeah.
It's just it's wallpaper.
Okay. It was a huge moment.
Yeah.
Look at
that.
In the history of Survivor, there's been over 500 of us, and you are remembered. I think of all this, I would imagine you're in the top 20 for that moment.
Yeah. Oh, it's bizarre. It's so bizarre. People don't remember winners, and they remember me.
Yeah. I mean, what you call it, Tommy Sheehan, really nice guy. Love him. And I've mentioned, a few weeks ago, we had Tommy join us on the season 40, just regular podcast. And it's just didn't you have someone on the other week? It's like, yeah, Tommy Sheehan, he won. I was like, Tommy Sheehan. They're like, he was on Survivor. I'm like, yeah. They're like, what seat? I'm like, he won. And they're like, I don't know. So,
oh God.
All right. There's
getting out of my coffin.
Erik with hair. We learned that it will soon be cutting his. We don't know if that's true or not. Bullock. She's just about to read the script for The Blind Side, which would net her an Oscar nomination, if I'm not mistaken. So.
Where's closed captioning?
We have there's a monkey of some kind. No, there's two monkeys. One they named Cochran, the other one they named Eddie. That's nice. They do like very monkey-esque. I mean, like this could be like a dress rehearsal for Planet of the Apes.
Yes.
It's just like you guys don't have to put on the full makeup, but kind of try on the hair, see if it fits.
I mean, do you think at any point in time that Eddie knew anything at all about what was going on?
Yeah. He just didn't know what to do about it.
Yeah, right.
He knew stuff was in play, but he didn't.
He really didn't have. Yeah.
What do you do with it? What do you do with the information that you have?
Right.
Yeah.
So I guess the plan at this point is if Eddie doesn't win, he's next. But if he does win, Cochran seems like the next to go, and they assume that you're on board to join up with Brenda and Dawn.
Mm-hmm.
And so are they actually talking to you there, or are they okay? I was wondering, they're just making these decisions. They're like, yeah, he's on board. Have you talked to him? Nah, it's Erik.
This is the final three that I wanted to have was Dawn, Brenda, me.
That's a good three.
It is.
That's what I wanted to have.
I mean, because we see that Dawn can be beat, and Brenda, wasn't killing it with anything vocally that we've seen at least through the lens of Survivor.
Right.
What are you saying here, Erik?
I don't remember.
You're talking about food here. You're just starving.
Yeah.
I have to have food. So are you like mentally collapsing at this point, or you're just physically tired?
So I'm talking about how I'm trapped and it's like prison. And my goal was not to do any strategizing. And towards the end of it, as more people left, there was less strategizing. And so there was like nothing to do. So I was bored. I was just bored out of my mind. And it's like day 30, whatever this is. And I'm super, super, super bored and hungry.
You're getting plenty of airtime. So that's good.
This is like the only episode. Yeah.
Who has their sound up?
I turned mine up a little.
Okay.
I can turn it back down. That tree has coconuts in it. It pisses me off.
So you're just are they ripe coconuts or are they unripe coconuts? That is pretty fucking high up there.
Dude, it's super high.
It's really high. I really wanted them though, but
really, and you're bored.
Were you scared to death?
I wasn't scared until I got like halfway up, and then I was like, "You have no energy. You're gonna fall and die."
Dude.
Wow.
Yeah.
Are you scared of heights?
No, not really.
Yeah. See, I'm not necessarily scared of height. I mean, like, I have no problem with like an airplane or anything like that, but I'm scared. I'm scared someone's going to do something stupid around me. Like that's my fear. Like I've had a fear that I'm going to die. Like I'm at the top of something and some idiot asshole is pulling a prank. Yeah, and fake shove, and then they do, and they're like, "Dude, I'm so sorry." It's just like, yeah, but now I'm paralyzed because you're sorry.
Right.
So did you make it to the top?
Hell no.
Day 35.
There's your monkeys.
There, yeah. That was Cochran again.
That's just Cochran. Yeah.
Okay.
No way.
No more, no coconuts. So you just tapped out.
Yeah.
Well,
they talked me down too.
Production or the girls?
Well, the girls, they were like, "Don't do it. That's stupid."
There was no other coconuts on the island?
Done. Totally cashed.
Wow.
Totally cashed. So there was this stupid thing about night rice. I don't know if Matt, if you knew about this at all. but they did this thing called night rice where they would make like a fourth meal of rice in the middle of the night to eat it.
Really? I didn't know about that on when I was playing.
It drove me nuts. It was kind of an Andrea thing.
Yeah.
And it was, they would have night rice. It was like the fourth meal of rice. And we would go through rice so fast that it was all gone. And then we would have like 2 or 3 days of absolutely no rice.
Dude.
It was so
that
stupid.
Sucks.
And you can't say don't do night rice because then socially you're like, well, Eric's being a pain in the ass. He doesn't want to do night rice.
Right.
So socially you can't, it's like this etiquette, like you can't say don't do it.
Yeah.
And there's all kinds of stuff like that where if you say something, even though you want to, you shouldn't because people,
Right.
Yeah.
So do you like these loved one visits?
They're all right. I really wanted to see Dana. That was the big thing. I wanted Dana to come out, and they said, I think there was something like it was considered too dangerous for her to come out there because it was so remote. And with Dana's surgeries and all her stuff going on, they were like, well, we'll send out his brothers instead.
Gotcha.
Which is like, I really didn't care if I saw my brothers or not. That was cool for them, but I really wanted to see Dana. Like, I wanted her to come out there, and she didn't end up coming out. So I was really bummed about that. There's my brother.
Do you think she could have?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
No real issue.
Yeah. I think my brothers came out because they knew it was going to be 2 people, and they wanted 3 brothers all at the same time, like a Survivor historic thing.
Right.
Yeah.
And you didn't know. Because I knew obviously after the fact, because my friend Nate Wessel and my wife were going to be the ones coming out.
Mm-hmm.
You guys had no idea it was 2 people at this point.
No.
You thought just one, and then it was a major surprise when I forget who the second people are for some of these players.
Right. I'm trying to remember. I think Cochran's mom and dad come out. I can't remember.
Sandra Bullock is smoking.
Oh man!
Could you make calls on there or no?
We tried. There's no service.
Yeah. Fucking Sprint. That's what you get. No bar Sprint.
That's all it was. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a shit commercial for Sprint. It's just like, yeah, we try making calls, your shit doesn't work.
It wasn't even like it was active, but it just didn't make calls like Sprint normally does it. So.
All right, so that's Brenda's dad, but isn't she been pining over her like boyfriend or whatever the entire time?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so is that her second person?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Yeah. So you would think this guy that she, basically ruins her game and doesn't play because she can't stop crying and talking about, he doesn't bother coming.
She did talk about him a lot. So it is surprising that he was not her first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
She's hot, man. Gosh, she's a smoking gal. Look at that dude. Look at that stud.
Oh my God. So Rich was melting. Like, I'm not a lady. Rich was melting. Like, within seconds, I looked at him and I'm like, dude, you look like sweaty butter.
Is he a Survivor fan?
He wasn't before, but afterwards he was thinking about it. He's like, I should apply. I should try it.
I know Sandra, or not Sandra. Sherry gets real emotional.
Yeah. She's a fan.
Yeah, and that guy's a salesman. To be able to lock that in, he's a salesman. he's pumping good 9-10 inches. That woman has no idea what 10 inches is. That woman doesn't know what 10 inches looks like on a ruler.
I was gonna say it's on brand. There's Cochran and Mom.
Yeah. All right, Eddie.
Who's out for Eddie?
There's his dad.
His dad, yeah.
That looks like a fun dude right there.
He was cool.
Yeah. Good thing there wasn't Bonaducci with throwing him over his head face first. It would have been horrible.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I think I've only watched this part of the show. Probably the whole first time I watched it's probably the only time I watched it.
Yeah.
All right, and so they had to know that Dawn was going to go the most.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah. So smart. So I mean that's how you stack them up.
In the order of how people are going to react, type thing.
Yeah. I mean, you get a strong one out of the gate, but your strongest is your last.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah.
And when do they? So then they say there's another loved one, I guess.
It's at the very end. It's after you win or lose, and it's like to heighten the drama, I guess.
Oh, okay.
At this time, everybody knew, obviously, because they all traveled to the location together. So, like, my brother knew, but they told him not to say anything.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Oh, so you guys are playing ladder ball.
Yeah, dude, hell yeah.
Do you like ladder ball?
I don't, but my brother said he was really good at it, and then he didn't do so well at it.
See, me and Matt both have ladder ball ladders.
Okay.
They're fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just got new balls the other day. I ordered some off Amazon. They have the string and they use actual golf balls.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Huh. So just like if you just type in ladder ball replacement balls on Amazon, they're like $9 and they're with golf balls.
I don't want to hear about your balls, Johnny.
Well, I mean, it's a shit season, Eric. We got to.
True.
Damn, Cochran and his mom have no chance. So out of the gate, Brenda and her dad look like they had the best chance, and you and your brother,
Cochran and his mom don't even look like they're competing.
I'm telling you, my brother was just melted and done.
Well, he looks like he's all in right now.
No, like right now, you guys.
Cochran's not.
Yeah, first place.
There we go. Look at you.
Wow, you're making your own ladder ball.
I do too.
Man, what a challenge! This is a good challenge.
It is a good challenge.
I mean, we shit on some challenges and others, we give a pass. This is just a good challenge.
And this is the only time I remember ever seeing this challenge. Now they've never done a ladder ball.
Look at Cochran's just walking. She turns 54, and okay.
Yeah.
I hate him. He didn't even pick the right person to come.
Oh shit!
Oh, Brenda's dad. Almost impaled her. Wow, they're having some troubles.
So this
I think he was hoping for a puzzle.
Yeah. The other thing too that I hear all the time in casting is that two men are always too dominant, so they do not like having two middle-aged men in any kind of team challenge. And that Amazing Race, they're pretty anti against it too, because they asked me to do Amazing Race with my grandmother right after my first Survivor, and I was like, "Fuck no!" Because she's like 70. I'm like, we wouldn't even make it to the first airport.
Yeah,
and I was like, I'll do it with Burton, and they're like, no.
Yeah.
So and I think Watchalong, like the first winners of the Amazing Race were the lawyers, and like they were two just studs, and they happened to be lawyers. And like after that, they're like, we found a flaw in the game, and we're going to correct that. And so that same people that cast those casts, and so they carried that format over. They don't like that shit. Like whereas Thunder D looks like a strong. Thunder D ain't doing nothing. So they're like, we're safe here.
Yeah.
So Thunder D wanted to leave. I mean, like we won the 24 hours on the island. He was like, can I, like he literally asked, can I leave?
How did we lose this? We were in the lead.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude.
Dawn's husband catching up.
I'm going to call my brother and tell him like this. We told you.
Yeah.
How do we lose?
Oh man, look, it's getting pretty close.
Yeah.
All right, Brenda's dad.
Oh, they just won.
Yeah.
Yep.
This one. Let me see if they show Rich.
That's how you lost.
Yeah. Yeah, we were like in the lead until that last little bit.
You talked about melted butter. Is in Michigan, is it a thing where they leave butter out at room temperature?
We do for cookies.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am very Tyson made a post, a tweet like 3 years ago. He said he would never trust someone that leaves butter out at room temperature.
Yeah, it gets nasty.
I'm all in on that.
Yeah,
but I think it's a Michigan thing.
I think they do it there. Yeah, I've seen my family do it.
Yeah, all right, so more love.
There's Kurt.
So
did you know before you went out that they were talking to two loved ones?
No, not at all.
Okay.
Not at all. No, they had a backup. They said we need a backup.
Yeah,
that's what it was.
See, we never had a backup, and that was like, I mean, guess.
They told my wife she had to get Lynn Spillman was in contact with Tessa saying you got two loved ones. And my wife would contact my brother and my mom, which couldn't go or wouldn't get on a plane to fly to the Philippines. So she got my friend Nate Wessel. So it was going to be those two, and they had to get all their shit together. And then they ended up telling Tessa, hey, your trip is off, knowing that I got voted out. And then at that point, she's like, well, fuck. That sucks, because she was,
right.
They were planning, even though I was a seventh person out, they were already planning that loved one trip. And yeah, I would have fucking been stoked to, I don't know.
That sucks.
So who was your other loved one? Could you tell from the picture on the?
For me?
Yeah.
It was my brother, younger brother, Kurt.
So he still got to chill out on the island, didn't he? And experience Caramoan.
Yeah, the thing about this game too is like it's such like up and down. It's like everything or nothing.
Yeah.
So it's like,
wow.
You okay, Dana? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's everything or nothing. That's the thing about it. It's like your loved one is there and it's like the most incredible thing in the world, or they get the call to stay home like the day before.
So Brenda just gave up her loved one visit so everyone else could have theirs.
Yes. Yep.
Oh wow.
That's the human thing to do.
I probably wouldn't have done that, honestly.
You wouldn't?
No. And it's not anything personal. It's just I just wouldn't have. I don't know.
Why recharge everyone else?
Well, there's that, but also there's people read into it, because as soon as I do that, someone would be like, you did that because you want to win the million. And
you wouldn't get credit for being a fucking human being.
Yeah, you wouldn't get credit.
Just like with Sarah Lucina when she didn't take the Chinese food and gave it to Nick because it was his birthday. They were just like, oh, she just wants to win.
Right.
But the thing is, though, if you in that situation, if you don't do what she did, is it the opposite effect? Are people going to be like, fuck Brenda for not doing that, or no?
I think you're fucked either way.
Yeah.
It depends. It depends on if they're strategic. Like if I did that and Eliza was the person, for example, who I didn't give a loved one visit to, she would say, I don't care,
Right.
But if it was somebody like, I don't know, someone who plays the game like really emotionally, they would be pissed, and you'd have
like a Brandon Hance would lose it.
Yeah, he'd be really pissed. He'd be like, why didn't he do that? Why didn't he give me what I want?
He would try to fight you, and then Jeff would have to massage him, and then he would have... we've already seen that. Yes.
It's like, certain people take it and certain people don't. I probably wouldn't have done it. I would have been like, no, I'm going to keep it and take it and enjoy it. I want it and defend it. But, it's so weird because every single thing you do has a secondary effect.
Yeah.
Like it sucks.
Your brother's digging the beers. You're just like protein. He's like, hey, they're cold Coors Light.
Yeah.
It looks like some veggie burgers on there. Like
John Cochran's dad on the burgers is bizarre with those sunglasses. What is he doing?
He's rocking some Ray-Bans.
Who is this guy?
There's that shit Sprint phone.
Did you guys ever get these photos that they're taking right now?
I'm pretty sure we did. I'm gonna have to look them up. I'll give them to you guys, and you can post them on. We can post them on Twitter or something stupid.
And we'll throw them on the Patreon.
Yeah.
So that would be awesome.
I'll look. I think I do.
Oh, you made a heart.
That's a GIF or a GIF. I don't know how you say it, but that's a GIF on Twitter right now.
I say GIF. A lot of people say GIF, but I think it's GIF because it's a G.
Oh shit! I just really. So Brenda picked everyone but her and Dawn?
Yep. So her picking Dawn pissed off Dawn. This was the calculation problem. Dawn's furious.
Yeah.
Dawn is like rocked.
Right. Oh yeah, you can tell. She's been an emotional wreck the whole season, man. Like just crying, like it's really taking a toll on her.
Yeah.
She seems like a really logic based player. I mean, like, she's methodical in what she does, but but she also is very, very emotional.
It's like, so she wants to play like a logical mastermind, and she can, but her emotions come out of nowhere and take
just
over.
creep in and then disappear and creep in, disappear.
Yeah. Okay. And it makes her look like a hypocrite to people because she's like 1 minute, it's like bipolar. Like 1 minute she's like the
it's
mom.
tough.
Yeah.
I mean, like I don't hold it. I mean, I'm able to separate the game pretty well. However, I would have difficulty. Like if it's strangers, I have no problem. I'll slice your throat.
Right.
So, but if it's friends, I do have a problem. Me personally, that's the difference between me and Boston Rob. That switch is just turned off, and good on him. But I just think it makes him a shit fucking human being. I mean, it does. I mean, I think it makes him a masterful Survivor player, probably better than me. Because I don't have that ability if you're a fucking friend.
Right.
So, but as I said, if in a game of strangers, no problem.
Right. Totally different.
Yeah.
Totally different.
Yeah.
That's the thing, put the three of, like, put you and Matt on a season now,
I'm voting. I'm sitting. Where did you finish last time, Matt? 4th or 5th? What was it?
Oh, 4th or 5th? What?
Yeah.
No, like 14th.
Okay. Next time you're going to finish 15th.
Oh,
it was going to be one. Do you want to do one better or one less?
well, there was 20 people. I was the 7th person out of the game, and there was 20 people. So
you're like 13th.
13th, yeah.
Okay, you'll be 14th next time. I mean, I don't. I feel like if you get like a little more taste of it, then you'll get spoiled.
Oh, you're funny. So was that rejuvenating for you at all, Erik? That
the food,
the barbecue,
the food. That's all you really cared about.
100% the food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're just sitting there, telling your brothers the whole time, "Where's my girl?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I told my brothers on the boat. I said when finally I got some time alone, away from Cochran's dad, who was grilling like a freak, like a fiend. I told him I think I'm gonna win. I think I'm in the finals with Dawn and Brenda.
Oh wow!
I was
so this is day 36. I mean, you're fucking there, dude.
Yeah,
you're walking into day 36 final, or you're walking into an immunity challenge, day 36, with the necklace around your neck to start.
And look who you're playing against, dude. Honestly, like,
and you got some scrubs.
Right.
You got Cochran.
Who are these motherfuckers' favorites to? That's what I want to know. Like, it's like the first fans versus favorites. Like, I'm looking around, just like, who filled out the ballot? Like, why am I here? Like, I mean, like, I think I'm upper echelon Survivor, but I don't think I'm a fucking favorite. Not in 2008. Yeah. I wasn't a favorite. So, were you guys excited to see me? Were you like, oh, fuck this?
I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
That's what went through my head. Oh shit.
Yeah. So that's the correct reaction. Not, hey, he's my favorite. He's gonna fucking destroy my game. That's gonna be great.
looking at this group physically, dude, right now, it's like, man, dude, Erik seems like the guy that that's gonna win all this shit.
It was Eddie. Eddie was the only other. Eddie was definitely a competitive threat, but Eddie was like, in terms of personality, he was like chilled as hell. Like, just be chill, just be nice, because everybody looked at him all the time and said he's a challenge threat.
Yeah.
So he already was on edge about like, I don't want to be, like Reynolds was.
Right.
All right. So do you think you were correct with your grip, the under instead of the over?
This is the toilet paper argument, man.
Yeah. I'm over on toilet paper.
Under, What did I ask him for food?
Yeah, you're like, there's no food over there to offer us.
Okay, so you're doing under.
Under.
It looks like Cochran's doing under. Dawn is doing over.
She was under before, though. She shifted. This challenge, I was surprised, was not as hard as I thought. I didn't win
right now. Yeah, right now it looks. Oh, there's no way Cochran's holding on to this thing.
No.
Yeah.
Look at him.
That's a squirrely motherfucker, isn't it? Like Cochran's sitting there thinking he can beat Eddie. Come on, go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Even if he didn't have to hold the rope, he'd still be falling off. Like, I can't believe he didn't hit you, Erik.
Yeah. Look at this dismount. That was hilarious. Oh my god.
That's a beautiful location. Was that location better than Micronesia?
I'm trying to remember.
Micronesia, I thought had all the fucking coral in the.
It did have a lot.
I hated that. I mean, I couldn't. I don't know about your beach, but I guess did you go to the favorites beach on the merge?
Yeah.
Okay, so the favorites beach, like you had to wear shoes in the water to not cut your feet up.
Yeah. It had quite a
go.
I'm out.
Yeah. So this is a girl challenge. This is one of those poverty challenges.
Yeah, this is one of those. Yep.
Yeah. So, and it, truth be told, because it's so funny, like people go after these super strong guys once you get down to around this point in the game, because it's like, oh, they're gonna win, and it's just like, no, because if it's not an individual male and individual female, it has to be fair for both, and to be fair for both, it's usually tilted towards a female advantage.
Yep. So. You can't. I'm convinced you can't win. Simply on physical ability and challenges. Yeah. Just because there's so many different things that, like if you're a big guy, you won't win this challenge. If you're like a tiny girl, you're not going to win a strength challenge.
Yeah. So, but there's not too many, unless there's an individual guy and girl immunity.
Right.
It's they're going to make it fair for the girl, which goes advantage girl.
Right.
Like at Pearl Islands, like Dara won more immunities than anyone.
Yeah.
So because she was the most athletic, small girl.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
we're looking at the two most athletic, small girls left in this challenge.
Yeah. What were you saying, Matt?
No, I was gonna say. So they were trying to say, "Oh, hey, are you gonna jump down?" They were like, Dawn was trying to get Brenda to jump down or something.
Dawn's cutting a deal.
Yeah.
Brenda has the under. Dawn has the over.
Yeah, Dawn can't beat Brenda. Brenda would have won this challenge. I think she does cut a deal with her.
Damn, I'm surprised Dawn is still in it right now.
Oh, is it?
Oh.
Yeah. There's kind of a one world vibe here, because in one world, Kim was like, when Kim would tell people essentially like, it's your turn to leave, and some of the girls agreed with it. They're like, I'm going to go next. I'll be next. Mm-hmm. And like Dawn kind of made a deal with Brenda before this of like, I've never won immunity. I want to win immunity. And then she ended up voting, the way she did. Mm-hmm. It's kind of a weird thing going on here.
The next vote should be Eddie.
Should be.
Based on everything that was said at the beginning of the episode,
right. Look at that.
My God, look how hot she is. I mean, she is.
Yeah,
There's a reason she's briefcase number 4 on a show that's not being made anymore.
Girl.
I hope it's not a commercial for Sprint phones and their shitty service.
There it is, right there. It's a cloud.
All right.
Oh, that stupid name. I hate that tribe name.
What is it?
Yeah.
Enil Adam?
It's Madeline.
Yeah.
Madeline backwards.
I think it's Malcolm's mom.
Yeah. She had glee all over her face. I saw that on her Brazzers video one time. They had glee all over their face. Is that what the cool kids call it?
Oh, shit.
Glee.
Swimming.
That's funny.
Oh, is it supposed to be Cochran? What is she saying? What is she saying?
I don't know what she just said. Hold on, let's see her hear this.
I had my pick between Eddie and Brenda. Personally, I'd like to have Brenda.
I'm blown away. Nobody's talking about me at this point.
To go?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think it like
what the
you showed us the viewer and yourself what you could do on the last challenge. So like you can smoke these people. But the fact that you went out kind of early on this, I think took that target, like whatever target you might have put on yourself, you completely
that pressure, yeah,
pulled it away on this.
Yeah.
So
I am just some of this doesn't make sense. Like Cochran's still in this, first of all, like this far, and then secondly, I'm in this. Nobody's talking. They're talking about Eddie and Brenda right now. So I must be in an alliance. Like people must put me higher up in their, alliances than I thought.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. I thought for sure every other day there was a conversation between either Dawn and Cochran or somebody else. Like Erik's too much of a challenge threat to win at the end or some crap.
Yeah. I think you did yourself a favor by going out early on that challenge right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, because if you're like final 2 and don't win, it's just like, well, Erik was final 2.
Yeah.
Time to go.
So this is when Cochran basically talks Dawn into taking out Brenda for him, essentially.
Yeah. So on that challenge, were you just not feeling it, or were you just like, fuck it? Like, I don't need to win.
I think my leg was dripping blood, and so I dropped out.
It was your period.
100%. I had a cut on my leg. It was pretty bad.
What was the cut from?
Coral. I actually tripped on coral and cut it open, and then it got it kind of infected. And then on the boat, my brother Rich pointed it out, and he said, "Dude, you've got an infected cut." And I said, "Oh, I do. I didn't see it before." And that kind of led into this evacuation thing.
Oh, geez. Okay.
Yeah, let's simplify and just say period.
Okay. So do they show that cut happen or no?
No. None of it.
Yeah.
No.
Were they attempting to put anything on it, like like a Neosporin or anything like that, or no?
We didn't do. There was antibiotics, but they didn't come until later. So it's really weird. So we're walking to tribal council. We're going to tribal council here, and I apparently had a fever earlier that day. They determined I had a fever, and so before tribal, they gave me penicillin.
Wow. Did you feel any better or no?
So this entire tribal council, I am on, I'm high as I can be on penicillin because I had a reaction to it.
Oh, wow.
And so I'm trying to hold it together because I kept falling, and I didn't want to fall off the chair at tribal council because I thought that they would take me out.
Mm-hmm.
What was the penicillin for the chlamydia or for your leg?
It has some fringe benefits.
Sweet.
But
I would imagine Cochran's dirty.
Yes, just filthy. But yeah, I'm like high as a kite for this whole tribal.
Awesome.
I don't remember who left at the end of this.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm like totally out of it. I thought Sherry got voted out, and that there was no way that she got voted out. Like I'm just kind of like looking at people, and I don't know what they're saying, and
right now. That's what you're thinking when you're out there. You don't.
Yeah.
You're just kind of a complete daze.
Total daze because I'm having a reaction to penicillin because I was dehydrated, and they said that when you're dehydrated, the doctors later were saying you had a reaction to penicillin because you were dehydrated.
Wow.
You should have been more hydrated when you took it, and the doctor should have let me know that. But you're on Survivor.
Right.
So did they pull you right after this, like the next morning, or
directly after tribal council, I collapsed, and then they called it right there. And the whole time I'm just thinking, stay on the stool, stay on the stool.
Holy moly!
Yeah,
that's heavy stuff, dude. That's
crazy.
crazy.
And nobody knows. And so after it happened, and there's like nothing, like it's all essentially edited out or not there. People were like, "Oh, Erik got pulled for some other reason," or it was a cover up. And I'm like, "No, it wasn't a cover up. It's just really hard to explain that off camera I got penicillin for an injury on my leg, and then I had a reaction to it."
Dude, how much?
Sucks.
Yeah. That's like the worst.
I mean, they subtracted $1 million from your bank account.
Who's to blame? Like, I debated taking that pill too. Like, I debated. I'm like, should I take this or not? I didn't know anything about a reaction or not. But I thought, should I take this or not? And they're like, we're about to go. So what are you gonna do?
Wow.
So you think if you don't take that pill, you're still in the game?
Yeah, but I risk a fever and a leg infection for 2 days, for 3 days. We're on day 36, so 3 days. I don't know.
The next, there's...
How bad was your infection? What part of your leg was it on?
It's right in the middle of my shin, on my right leg. I have a scar there now.
Wow. Did it take a while for it to like heal up or whatever after the game?
It didn't. It basically, after I started on the antibiotics, like the next couple days, it started to heal up, but it was still there.
Yeah.
But did you have done the antibiotics in the game?
I would have done them in the game. I didn't, though. They didn't start me on them. They started me on penicillin. That was the very first thing I took, and it was at tribal council. And they were worried about my fever. It was because I had a fever. That was the big thing. And then the other thing was just it was really red around the cut.
God.
Yeah. I'm high right there. I'm just out. I'm just like. And
that sucks so bad, dude.
Yeah.
Look at you.
I think I waved to Brenda like, "Hi, Brenda," because I see her, but it's because she's getting voted out.
So did you go back to Ponderosa and
you got a vote? Who wrote down your name and didn't know to spell your name?
When I got to Ponderosa, I got back to Ponderosa after I went to their like health center or whatever because they put 2 IVs in my arms.
Wow.
Yeah. Malcolm. I'm going to see what my reaction is because I don't remember much of this. Look at, I'm just like zoned out.
She's fucking pissed.
Yeah, she's super pissed.
I don't blame her.
Yeah. After she did all that family stuff.
That's how it goes. That's exactly how it goes. I mean, like, this is not the first time this exact same situation. You're just confused.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, she's
That's
pissed.
Insane.
Fucking, they fucked her like they.
So where do you drop?
After we leave. It's after we leave. Like right now, I'm just kind of sitting there. I don't know what's going on. I'm like super high. Fucking sucks.
It probably is the next episode, beginning of the next episode, because it's 41 minutes.
It is, yeah. It's the finale. And it was like the teaser. They're like, someone drops in the first 2 seconds of the next episode.
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah. But yeah, I had a lot of people asking questions like, "What is wrong? Like, what happened?"
There we go.
And I don't even think they show anything here.
Until one survivor goes down.
Yeah, that's like literally right after tribal. That's the dark camera. Yeah.
Wow.
Dude.
Yeah. I totally forgot about that. All that happens at the end of this episode.
Okay, so you're out of the loop on the Eddie vote. Eddie wrote Erik. That's a good guy.
Oh, he did. Yeah.
And she lost it. I mean, as well she should.
Yeah. I would have lost it too if I was like lucid. Like if I would have known what happened, I would have lost it.
Wow.
So does that concern you that you're in the loop vote?
Say that again.
Does that concern you that you were out of the loop on the vote?
It does now, but I mean, it didn't matter though, because when I woke up, I was like, "Who got voted out?" And like Brenda, and I'm like, "How did Brenda get voted out?" And I had to put the pieces together, and then
I didn't write Brenda.
Yeah, and then I found out that it was Dawn essentially who betrayed Brenda, and blew it.
But do you think Dawn would have circled back to you and been like, "Hey, I know I left you out of this, but like Cochran's the next target, probably."
Right. Yep.
So or Eddie or.
Yep. She would have done damage control.
Wow. Yep. Dawn, she was playing a more cutthroat game, man. I mean,
was this a final 2 or a final? This is a final 3 season, right?
3, yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so who would have been? So if Brenda goes there, you stay in the game. Who's the final 3?
I mean,
Dawn.
I honestly don't know. Because at that point, I don't think I can trust Dawn because she left me out of that. I was okay with Cochran, but I wasn't like I was not as tight with Cochran as I was with Dawn.
Would you have taken Cochran to the end though? I mean, would you worry about him winning or no?
I honestly would have taken Eddie, and that would have been the dumbest decision ever because Eddie's so likable. Everybody would have. But Eddie's just a good guy. I would want Eddie to be there. I'm more of I would want someone at the end. Like it's not about the money or the winning essentially as it is. Like I want to reward good people, which is stupid.
So you think the final 3, what if the final 3 is you, Eddie, and Sherry, and you potentially split that fan vote, and then you have the favorites?
That's not a bad plan, but that never would have come to my mind.
That's a Johnny Fairplay move, not an Erik move.
Yeah. I mean, Dawn was like, at that point, Dawn was done. Like, everybody hated her because as soon as she betrayed Brenda went to Ponderosa and like aired grievances, and everybody else aired grievances about Dawn. And Dawn was like Russell in a way.
Right. Everyone.
When did the teeth thing happen with Dawn and Brenda? Did we miss that?
A couple episodes back. Yeah.
Oh, I missed it.
Philip was still there.
Oh, what? I thought the teeth thing was at the final tribal jury speech.
Oh, okay. So, yes, you guys are correct. What I thought you meant by the teeth thing was when the actual
teeth fell out. Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So the teeth fell out already, and Brenda got them, and Dawn was crying, and then at the final tribal is when Brenda makes her take them out. Which
take them out, yeah.
I mean, I know, yeah, and we'll see that, and I mean, Erik, we'll try to schedule. I've been in talks with Sherry.
Bring her.
So I'm going to try to schedule that last episode and have you and Sherry and me and you and Johnny. Are you down with that?
Do it because I want to apologize to Sherry for Final Tribal because I wasn't trying to take her down. I was trying to give her a chance.
Yeah.
And she took it the wrong way, and I feel like crap about it ever since.
Wow. Yeah. I'll make it happen. I'll find it because it's a 90-minute. I think it said a 90-minute episode. So, yeah. So I'll square that away. And thanks for joining us again, dude. And congrats on your move. And it sounds like it's going to be awesome. I mean, what is it, like 90 degrees there probably now in Austin?
It's like 80.
80? Right on.
perfect running weather, I think.
Yeah.
Right on. Well, we'll see you guys next time on another Survivor Caramoan. We got the last episode and the reunion show. Oh boy, am I excited!
I am. So you got some big stuff on the reunion show, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh, well, okay, cool. Because that's all I've been waiting for. I mean, like I thought you did pretty good on the show, but I know you're bringing the thunder on the reunion.
Oh, that's fucking hilarious.
I want to read some of the statements from the. I think Allie wrote this big post on Facebook. I would like to do
go back and find out the statement. Yeah, that'd be awesome. I'd love
What's the statement?
It's a really it's a great statement. I think Allie posted on Facebook. It's a great theatrical. Like someone needs to read it like old Shakespearean time because it's like this great rant.
Oh, sweet,
great rant.
Matt, you have homework.
All right, man. Well, you guys. We will see you guys next time. Erik will be back with us. And you guys have a good night. Cheers. Stay safe. And we'll talk to you guys soon.
All right.